Hey folks, my name is Mark Atobri. In this video, I'm going to be talking about intermittent fasting. So let's get into it. I get asked frequently, what are my thoughts on intermittent fasting? And to be honest, I don't really think about it all that much. Can you lose weight from intermittent fasting? Well, sure, you can lose weight from not eating. I mean, that's not a revolutionary idea, but as a way to control calories, well, I don't really think it's that great of an idea, to be perfectly frank with you. I think a lot of the benefits, there certainly are benefits of intermittent fasting, but I think you really got to look at why you're doing it. Now, usually when people are coming to see me, when people come to my gym, Enterprise Fitness, they're coming to see me for optimal body composition. Now, can you get optimal body composition using intermittent fasting? I would say yes, but why? Not necessarily synonymous, as in you don't need to intermittent fast to get optimal body composition. In actual fact, if you're not using it correctly, it's usually what I would say a hindrance, in the fact that what we want to do is establish people at a high baseline, get their calories back to baseline and above, really. I don't mean get them in a surplus, I just mean bring them up, get them eating more food, because I've always found in my personal experience of getting people ripped that the more food people eat, the better they look, or should I say the more food that people can digest and consume and assimilate, the better they're going to look, the better they're going to do, the better they're going to feel. So ultimately, if you want to have optimal body composition, you need to get to the gym and you need to attack it. Now, does intermittent fasting allow that? Well, I'd say short answer would be no, because if you go into the gym with an empty tank, well, what do you think is going to happen? And then I know the argument to that, but what about all the pro-inflammatory factors and all this kind of stuff that on a chemical level that intermittent fasting helps? And as I said, absolutely, it can help, but why are you doing it for? Is it for optimal body composition? I would say it's not the most effective tool for optimal body composition, but you can use it in a kind of bigger scale health plan and how you want to do it. Now, the thing is, do I intermittent fast? Well, I don't ever consciously go out and say I'm going to intermittent fast, but however, I do intermittent fast indirectly. So if I'm jumping on a plane, I just won't eat. And why won't I eat? Well, because I don't like airplane food. I don't like the food at airports. So in that case, it's actually, I find, a better decision to just chalk it up as intermittent fasting, not eat. And I feel great. And it's kind of like a food or intermittent fasting break. The other thing that you need to look at with research on intermittent fasting is that, females particularly don't do that well intermittent fasting. Males do a better, but the female physiology, I think for multiple reasons, doesn't do as well. And I think that's because of childbearing. Just won't do as well intermittent fasting as, say, males will. So horses for courses, I've also found that usually it's males who, in older bracket, let's say or not even that old, but say 40, who generally want to do this. But what I usually find is that people who gravitate towards intermittent fasting are ones who just don't like eating and don't want to do meal prep, and they think this is a easier way to do that. So I think with this, you need to be careful that you might have a belief that it's maybe too hard to meal prep, and that belief becomes your conviction. And then out of that conviction that it's too hard to meal prep, or it's too hard to eat, and I can't do this diet, then it becomes a fact that actual intermittent fasting is better than its counterpart of actually eating. And I don't believe that. I think if you are going to use it, you need to use it sensibly. It's not a license to eat whatever you want. In actual fact, quite the opposite. If you are going to intermittent fast, you need to be very careful in selecting the foods back in. And I know there's many different techniques you can use. But again, I'm going to come back to the point that, is it needed? No. For optimal body composition, absolutely. And if you're going to do it, know the reasons why you're doing it. And with that, I will say till next time, train hard, supplement smart, and eat well, and make sure you subscribe to us on YouTube. Thanks for watching.